Alright, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Adam22, Poetic Flaco, and Lush from Lush World, the worst podcast ever. They talking about the dude that got popped in the leg or in the thigh. I don't even know his name, bro. I just know he's a big dude. He's like a Flaco on steroids. No, he's like a Flaco. He's like a Flaco with an unlimited EBT card, homie. Alright, that fool got popped while he was working at No Jumper. And now he's suing No Jumper, right? But before we get into that video, I do want to say we go live tonight at 7 p.m. on Hater World Uncensored. So if you're watching this, most likely we about to go live or we live right now. So go over to Hater World Uncensored. I'm gonna put the little link right here to the actual page. If you see the red dot around the logo, that means we're live. We're gonna be playing music. So if you're an artist, rapper, entrepreneur, go over there, promote your brand, promote your stuff, your pages, your music, all that, right? But I also want to say, last night we had F Nasty 323 in the building, and that was a dope podcast. Mr. Honey Pack himself was in the building with me, Opina, and I'll tell you like this, that podcast was fire, bro. I liked it. The homie was cool, down to earth, very chill, very humble. You know, he had a bust down. Fire, homie, fire. Salute to F Nasty. We gonna start off the music live playing his music. It's only right. With that being said, next week we're open. I don't think we have any dates. As a matter of fact, we got somebody on Tuesday. I think we do upcoming artist. Thursday we're open, and then the week after that we're booked. So make sure you guys pull up 200 Boys Podcast, doing big things. You already know. And other than that, let's go ahead and watch this video. This is what it's titled. Adam says Dejon is lying about being at No Jumper. Dejon. Dejon. Damn. Dejon. That's his name. That's the Poetic Flaco with an unlimited EBT card. With that being said, let's go ahead and watch this video and get you guys a Blue Devil reaction. Let's go.
Jump right into it. So a lot of people think that the 22ster should logically be deeply upset about the stream that happened yesterday. I'm gonna let you know, when I saw the flyer and I saw that it was coming up, I was overjoyed. It's like the best thing that could possibly happen. Talk. Just keep talking. The more you talk, the more convinced I am that you don't have appropriate legal counsel, because the number one thing that they're gonna tell you is stop talking. Let's also throw this out there. You are still technically an employee of No Jumper. You're just on like temporary leave due to the fact that you stopped showing up.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, you've signed an NDA. Mm-hmm. So you're coming out and you're lying about an assault that allegedly happened at No Jumper, and you are lying because you do not have any evidence. And that was abundantly clear to me when I saw some clips from that stream. If he did have a photo of a...
Hold on. The stream he's talking about is back on Fig, right? With T-Rail, Smack, and other homies that are there, right? That fool, Dejon, we're going to call that fool the EBT card, all right? The EBT card was there. I'm back on Fig. No, as a matter of fact, I'm capping. He was over on Fig Community World with Duno, the mini EBT card. He was there with the Ace Boys, you know, AD, the whole network, right? And that fool EBT card was really just spilling the beans, bro. Saying everything that happened to him, how he got popped, where he got popped at, if it hurt. He said he got grazed, all right? Phew, right? Didn't even get hit. Who took him to the hospital? What time it happened, who was there. I mean, he is giving it all up, right? And from the sounds of it, Adam's saying that fool signed the NDA. And for those that don't know what an NDA is, non-disclosure agreement, which means that once you sign it, whatever it says there, You can't do. Most basically, those NDAs are for people not to talk. So if something happens to you, say somebody comes over here, right? And they fall and they crack their head on I don't know, I had a piece of carpet that was lifted. They could sue me, right? But if I say, here, I'm going to slide you 1,000, sign this NDA, meaning that you can't talk about what happened, you got the bread, we're even Steven. That means that that person that got hurt can't go out and talk about it, right? And when you do, you're like terminating the agreement. So now I can sue you for blabbering and not following the guidelines of the NDA. So, poor dude, homie.
Wound. Don't you think that he would have been trotting it out and showing the guys the same photo of a wound? Don't you think that he would have been trotting it out and showing the guys the same way that he was showing them the conversations?
Right.
Don't you think that if there was really a wound that it already would have been posted on Instagram?
Right.
So yeah, you're under NDA, and the problem with the NDA is that a lot of times if you want to sue somebody for violating the NDA, then you're forced to basically like you're kind of fucked because you have to be able to demonstrate that they did significant damage to your business or you. The thing is that I can't think of anything that would be more damaging to the reputation of my business than lying about an assault that took place at this business. And I can't think of anything dumber than being an active employee who's on temporary leave and going on a podcast and being so stupid that you got manipulated by handicapped/obese people to air out all the details. They obviously don't have your best interests in mind. They were laughing in your...
I had to put on my shades for this one, homie. Obese people, just call them EBT cards. Unlimited food. Chi-ching, chi-ching, right?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
He said you got manipulated by obese people and handicaps. We know who he's talking about when it comes to handicaps. I don't know that fool. I don't know T-Rail's like background, but let's call it a war wound, homie. A lot of war wounds happen when you in the field. I got war wounds, you know. I got a lot of war wounds. It's part of being in the streets, right? But this is what I've noticed from Adam recently, right? Adam knows that nobody's gonna hurt him. Nobody's gonna, blast him, smoke him, none of that. So when people get at him now, he responds with the same energy because he knows that, all right, these fools ain't gonna come get me. I ain't gonna go get them. It's all content. So they want to run their mouth, I'll run my mouth. And that's cool. Eventually, if we ever see each other, then it is what it is. You can't be mad at him, bro. But you also can't be mad at T-Rail, Ace Boys, Duno. You can't be mad at them because they're doing their job as journalists, right? Remember Adam used to say, well, it's newsworthy. Hey, fool, you got popped at no jumper? That's newsworthy to me. So you can't be mad at both parties. They both gonna do what they gonna do, right? The people that are mad are the people that are gonna end up losing or in the middle. But what's fucked up though is that fool big EBT card got played. And I say he got played because he saw the clout. He saw the clout tokens. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. He saw viralness and said, you know what? I'm going to say it all. Who cares about this NDA? I want the clout. And all true reality, bro, he failed. All he had to do was call a lawyer. Hey, I got shot at work. I don't have that much evidence, but tell them to rewind the tapes. They got to be there, or this or that. Let's get it. But he didn't. Let's go.
Your face from the clips that I saw throughout the whole thing. They were clowning you jabroni. So not only have you gotten yourself into a position where you're significantly weakened from a legal standpoint, but you now also might have to lawyer up and fight the potential charges that could be coming down or the potential lawsuit that could be coming from violating your NDA. Now, a lot of people have thrown it out there. A lawyer might be willing to take his case pro bono. And just, because they might be so confident in it.
It's a lot of man hours, though.
Are those same lawyers going to pro bono represent you when you're being sued by your past or current, I guess, employer because you broke your NDA? I don't think so. I don't see anybody lining up for that. If you ask me, I could immediately destroy whatever kind of financial situation you have going on by forcing you to put down a retainer for a lawyer. You know, I don't know that I'm necessarily going to do that, but I've been talking to my lawyers all day about what we are planning. And so I don't want to like let anything out of the bag too crazy, but trust me, what happened yesterday on stream was 100% good for me. Realistically, kind of good for the Figmunity guys.
Because they got numbers from it.
Exactly. And all bad for him. You dumb fuck.
All bad for the EBT card. Bro, listen, the first thing you do, I remember being 18, the first time I went to county jail, right? Yeah. No, shit, I met my lawyer when I was in juvie. But I don't remember the juvie conversation with my attorney. I really don't. It was the same attorney. I've had the same attorney throughout all my cases, from juvie all the way up to when I hit 30, right? Same attorney, right? And I remember clearly when I hit the county, the first thing he tells me is, don't talk to nobody, don't say nothing, don't talk on the phone, only talk to me. I remember that's what he told me. Clearly. And that ain't never left my mind, bro. Ever. You know, I'm sure I remember one convo he had with me when I was in juvie. I called him and I go, hey, I got court today. Am I gonna go home or what? And he was like, I'm having lunch with your DA, with your district attorney. He goes, you're gonna be home by tonight. And I felt like a boss, homie. 16, 15 years old, and my lawyer telling me that, I'm like, damn, I'm Scarface. You know, but like Adam just said, the only fool that messed up here is big EBT card.
What the fuck were you thinking?
Yo,
now, and on top of that, you said that it helped them numbers-wise.
Yeah,
Let's just talk about where they're at versus where we're at. They did the same numbers with him airing out what could possibly be the most dramatic, most insane storyline in the history of No Jumper. They got the same numbers that we got by me, you, Brick Baby, and Sharp sitting around kicking it, smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
And
We're not gonna go there, homie. We're not gonna go there, because I do be feeling like that sometimes. You know, he said that Figmunity World got this big headline and did big numbers, which they did. But he goes, we do the same. We do nothing. We just kick it and drink and smoke, and we do the same numbers. But then again, No Jumper's been around for 10 years, 7 years, and got 100 times the numbers. So you can't compare 5 million versus 200,000. You can't compare, right? And I be feeling like that sometimes when I see other podcasts that are within our culture, and they get all these superstar artists, this guy, and it's like a team of like all viral guys, and then it's just me and Opina talking, and we do better numbers. And it's like, how come you guys got a whole fucking all-star team, and it's just me and Opina, and we outdo everybody? You know, it makes you feel yourself sometimes. Pause.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
And with that being said, we're going to be live right now at 7 p.m. Hater World Uncensored. Pull up. We're going to be there live in full effect till 2, 3 in the morning. Pull up, show some love. We're going to have all kinds of people in there. I might just start doing letting people join the live virtually on the screen like I used to. So who knows? Pull up, show some love. And with that being said, let's get it.